Okay, the Board of Assessors meeting for May 20th at 4:30 is now open. All members are in attendance. The first order of business is to approve the minutes of the open session for May 6th. Any discussion? May I make a motion? Second it? All in favor? Okay, next is the Assessor Department Administrative Assistant vacancy. You know, in light of the override not being passed, there's not going to be a need to, we cannot afford to hire an assistant. So at this point, it's going to be just
Vacant
tabled.
until further notice.
Any question, any discussions?
Nope.
Any vote on it? No?
No.
Good.
Well, it is.
All right.
They can't. You know,
No, that's it. We'll probably send a letter to those, am I correct? Send a letter to those?
Yes, yeah, I will send a letter.
Yeah.
A letter
Yeah.
saying, you know, it's
Oh, sure.
okay, so to respect.
Yeah.
Because you
We don't
sent them
have
all
that
before.
money.
the-
I sent them all acknowledging receipt, yes. And an update later on.
All right,
Right, okay.
next order of business, reorganization of the Board of Assessors.
So I was going back to last year when we did this. I was trying to think back what happened, and I was trying to actually look for the recording from the reorg after to see what happened, because I was like, I think that because Heidi ran last year and it was supposed to go to Heidi, but I think that she had given it up because we had that whole vendor thing going on. So I thought, to be fair, that maybe Heidi could do it this year, and then next year, like after the meeting reorg, and like you can go back
Take
to
turns.
it. Just because she did, I believe I was checking around, asking people like, well, how do you normally do this? And they said, well, usually whoever runs is usually the one who like ends up like being the chairman. But I do remember we had that whole the vendor thing going on. So I just thought, to be fair, you know, since she didn't take it last year, to, you know, have her take it this year, and then next year just kind of go back and
Reorg again.
I don't plan to be here next year.
so.
Okay.
Okay. I nominate Christine McPherson
I don't want to.
because basically she's experienced, has a background, and she's become more active in this board in the past few months. So it's up to you.
Can I not accept that? And
I'm nominating you.
I know.
You can decline it.
I'm going to decline, and I would motion, I guess, for Heidi, because I prefer that.
Up to you, Heidi.
Second.
So Heidi will be the new chair based on
We have to take a vote.
2-0. Catalyst, FY25, cyclical inspection outstanding.
Yeah, so.
Oh, we have to also, in that case, then we have to go with
Oh, yeah, we have to do the
nomination
clerk.
for the clerk.
Oh, right,
Position, okay.
sorry, yes.
Motion for John to be the clerk.
I nominate Christine McPherson.
I'll second the nomination of Chrissy. You just have to sign stuff.
Okay.
You just have to sign stuff.
Okay. All right.
So now we go to Catalyst, FY25, cyclical inspection, outstanding.
Yes, all right, so this is the same thing as last year, FY25. The 1/10 of improved, which is in the contract, which is 500 cyclical inspections, has been waiting for Catalyst to pick up. I asked them if they wanted to do the building permits first or finish this, because we had sent them a letter stating they had to do this, otherwise the board has a right to withhold the funds. So what I've done is I asked Catalyst to revise the invoice excluding the 1/10 improved, the cyclical. So we'll approve that tonight, and then if they ever get it done before the fiscal year, we'll see.
Okay.
Might have to
Yeah,
be
if they haven't
covered.
due notice they've been given email with respect to position and what the time frame is to have that accomplished, and if not, they'd be penalized, and that's fine with the line.
Yeah.
Last year, I think last year, there was a big question about this from the county department, and we paid them X number of dollars,
We did, yeah, we
which we
did
probably
it.
shouldn't have, but.
Yeah, we did it with the promise that they would do it in the fall, which they eventually did. But then the caveat was FY25 had to be done too, timely.
And
So-
it's not.
And
It's not done.
It's not. It hasn't even been picked up yet.
Oh, well, that's just another
Yeah.
note about why that's their
Yeah.
issue, because they
Yeah.
just got too big. I think when they were just Little Patriot, I think they were better, and they just got so huge.
No, I believe they had carte blanche in the past years. They do what they want to do when they want to do it, and no one's overseeing it to correct it and stay in line. So they do what they want to do when they want to do it. They would say, yeah, it's done. How many times did Mark tell you that, oh, didn't we already do this? Didn't we already do this?
Right.
So that's just a product of their past history.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just my
That's true.
opinion.
It's true.
But now that they have that merged and it's kind of different. people,
Exactly. Oh, God, yeah.
So they don't even.
It's worse
They
now.
don't care. They're too big.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm saying.
mean, it's-
That's what I'm saying. They're just too big now. They're harder to deal with when they get that. When the bigger they get, the less hands-on and
Right.
personal relationships that you have when they get that
Yeah.
huge.
I mean, the bottom line is, it's in the contract. It's not done.
I know.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
it's black and white. So
It's
we
black
can,
and white.
and the county department cannot oversee that,
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
like they tried last year.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
Okay.
I do have a motor vehicle excise commitment
So you want to go into the
to other.
payroll warrant, stuff like that? Yeah. other?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do other.
Okay.
I do. Let's see. Um, so it's 2025 motor vehicle excise commitment, number 3, for $151,859.19. So, the commitment, the notice of commitment, and then the last page of the printed commitment as well. Just-
Carol, can you pen?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oops.
Yep.
I signed it in black. I'll just go over it.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm using my own pen here. See.
Next.
Next is payroll. I just have 2 payroll sheets. You'll see Debbie Krupczak's
Krupczak.
name.
Krupczak.
You get that. You get
I'll
that.
get it. I'll get it eventually.
WK.
WK, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I gotta get up here and say hi to her. I get a minute.
Yeah.
Haven't seen her in like
She's
forever.
She's coming in Wednesdays, and then
Okay.
she came in for about 5 hours yesterday.
I'll try to
4 or
sneak
5
out at
hours.
lunchtime. It's not too bad tomorrow, so I can get up there and say hello.
That's what she's gonna do Mondays and Wednesdays.
I mean, it's up to
Okay.
her, but yeah,
She can
that's
do.
what she's kind of, she's settled on Wednesdays. So yeah,
Yeah.
until things get busy. I know things are gonna get busy for her family-wise, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. All right, thank you. And then I have a big vendor warrant to sign. So including the Catalyst invoice of the work completed, it's $29,735.08. The others are WB Mason invoices, so there, if you want to look at them.
Here you go.
I'll be happy. And then I have a motor vehicle excise abatement for 2025. It is packet 1565. The total is $1,349.90. And it's just these 2 pages to sign.
Wondering for a Thursday with this rain and wind.
I heard nor'easter.
Nor'easter.
Yeah.
50 miles an
Oh, maybe he'll take me out with it. No.
hour. The Wizard of Oz, it goes down. I'm glad those big trees in front of my house are gone now.
That it?
Really?
So that's it for open. I was just gonna ask you, we don't need to reconvene, so I was gonna ask you about meeting dates.
Meeting date will be, next meeting will be June 10th.
10th is what we have.
So I was wondering if you wanted to bump that
To,
because I've got the preliminary commitment
What
to
date, Monday?
sign.
What date?
What does June 24th look like?
I am not gonna be here.
Not gonna be here, okay.
Back in the week.
I mean,
17th?
would it be all right if you just came in and signed the commitment? We had the meeting on the 10th, but then signed it when it was ready the week later?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's
And
do
then
that.
we'll-
Let's have the meeting on the
we'll
10th, and
reference
I'll
it.
just come in and
Okay.
sign it.
Okay, all right.
So next meeting will be June 10th.
All right, I just wanted to make sure I
It's-
got
it's
Now, do you
fine.
want to still maintain this at the library?
I think we need to wait and see what happens here. I mean,
Okay.
with everything, with the
If they close,
closings.
right, so we got.
Yeah, we gotta
so
wait on that
At least
one.
we'll wait until probably at least
We can-
down to the end of June.
We can put that on the
Okay.
next agenda about.
The vote.
I can't do it, and she wants me to wait until
okay.
after the due date
Oh, no, I saw that thing and I saw like, I think you said like we were meeting tonight and all of a sudden I was like, oh.
Oh,
wait.
that was for motor vehicle excise.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a motor
okay.
vehicle.
Yeah, that was
I'm
motor
like,
vehicle.
I'm like, wait, I don't remember seeing
Yeah.
it.
Let's wait and see what
okay.
happens at town meeting.
Yeah.
I knew there was
The
something with
library.
tonight. Okay, that's what it was.
Okay. Do you want to pick a July date while we're at it, or no? Because
Go ahead.
Well-
it would be, we'd have to make any invoices that come in that have to get signed by you all, or I could have you come in and sign it. I guess the weather warrant.
What do you want to do?
It's got to be in by the
What's the date
July
that it
date?
has to be in?
the date it has to be in is the 9th. Let me just double check.
19th of July?
No, 9th.
June? 9th?
I believe it's the 9th. So if we met the 8th,
Is that a
The
Tuesday?
8th?
it's a Tuesday.
Yeah. July 8th.
Does that work?
Works.
The 8th, fine.
Okay.
We can put the location thing on the
We'll-
next
we'll figure
agenda
that
and see what's happening.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, we'll close the open session at 4:46 and go into executive session. Roll call.
Heidi Hosmer,
Steve?
John Austin.
and not to reconvene, right?
Right,
Right.
and we always say to that. Okay.
Okay, all
We'll
right,
not reconvene.
not great.